This is daily vlog number 355, and it is the longest night of the year. December 21st, or the winter solstice, is the longest night of the year for the northern hemisphere. It's when the Earth's axis is tilted in such a way that we get the least amount of exposure to the sun as we do at any other point in the year. And apparently, it is the longest night ever. Apparently, it has something to do with the moon and the tides and how the Earth has been slowing down its rotation. We're just talking about millionths of a second here. So no, we're not getting that extra hour in the day that every busy person seems to want. Now, I don't know about you, but long, cold winter nights are not everybody's cup of tea. In fact, a cup of tea is kind of what I'm looking for in a long, cold winter night. But for many people, it's a time when they just feel a little more depressed, a little sadder, a little down. Now, for many, it's more than just a seasonal thing. This time of year can be the source of many long nights for people, particularly those who are grieving. Not everybody's Christmas is a merry one. A lot of churches have a longest night service or a blue Christmas service. It's a time to kind of honor the grief that many people feel during this merriest time of the year. Now, that may sound like it puts a damper on the Christmas spirit, but actually I think it's right and good to honor people's grief, because there are a lot of people out there who have lost a loved one, and so they'll be staring at an empty chair on Christmas morning around the dinner table. Or they've lost a job, or they've lost a relationship, or they've just lost hope. And so I like the longest night service because it almost gives people permission to feel sad, to say that it's okay that you're not filled with jolly joy this Christmas season. I think people need that. I know I did, and I sometimes still do. And Christmas time, the times of family and friends getting together, of joy and celebration, those kinds of things just maybe rub certain wounds a little raw again. So I like holding longest night services. I like honoring the grief that other people feel. I like to remind people, because I know I needed to be reminded, that Christmas is a time where we can dare to hope, where we can give God our griefs, knowing that He has given us Himself. Not that it magically makes all our sadness go away, but it gives us something greater to hold on to so that we're not just consumed by that grief and sadness. The longest night service reminds us of that. And so I'd like to remind you of that. If you're grieving a loss or a misfortune or calamity, just know that there is no need to be hopeless. Hope was born on Christmas Day. And so as we go through this long night, we know that even the longest of longest nights will end, and we'll awake in the morning light. I know that's the news that I needed to hear, and it's the news that made a difference for me. If this is a long night for you, let me know where you find your hope in the comments below. This has been Daily Vlog number 355. 10 to go. I'll talk to you tomorrow.